Hey guys, this is Adidas YouTube video for Reckoning the game, and I'm making this video to kind of help you out and understand what's going on with the game and the features and all that kind of stuff and how it works. What we want to do first is the tower kind of helps you a lot. It tells you, it walks you through a lot of the weapons you can use. Some of them are better than others. Believe it or not, magic, it's really cool. But assassin, I think that's what most people are going to pick. The good thing is you can change this at any time. You can become a mage or a warrior any time with no problem with a face weaver and change your skills, which is pretty cool. But let me explain the base level of the enemy and how it works. Every area has a base level. That means the enemy could be any level within that base level. So when you come out of the tower, you'll be level 1. All the enemies are going to be level 1 here, and they're actually set for the rest of the game. You go and beat the game and come back, and that area is going to be level 1. So it's going to stay level 1 forever. Another thing that's happening is, as you're walking into this area, is your chests, hidden treasures, are randomly selected for you. So you can't save in front of a chest and hoping to load back and load and load and load until you get a good item drop from that chest. You can't do that. But you can save it before you go into that area and then go into that area, and the items will be different. There are some low gold armor that you can get from this 6, 7, 8 areas, but if you don't get it, I won't sweat it so much. It's not a big deal. Once you get to higher level, that's the stuff that you really want to focus on. Now, loot and how loot works. Every time you go into an area, you'll be level 1 here. That means all the enemies are going to be level 1. That's 100% drop. So the drops are going to be really good. If you level up to level 2, all the enemies are going to be level 1. You lose the percentage. It'll be minus 20%. So it's less chances of you of getting a good drop. And the same thing goes if you move on to another area. Like Yolvin area is 3 to 14, the base level. If you go there at level 4, all the enemies will become level 4, and your chest will be randomly selected. If you level to level 5, while you're in this area, then you lose, it's going to be minus 20% on loot from enemies. You cannot farm chests like I said, but you can farm enemies. You can kill enemies over and over and over again until you get a good drop. People usually farm trolls. Rule of thumb is the bigger the enemy, the better. Hacksai has really a lot of trolls in here, so you can farm them, save it before you fight them, and then fight them over and over again. What I like to do is I'll fight them until they're almost dead. I'll run away from them, and I'll sneak behind them as close as I can, and then I'll save it there. Then when I load back up, all I have to do is just hit them once or twice and they're dead, and loot it. If they don't have anything good, just load it up again and kill them again in 2 hits. That's what I like to do. I've gotten a lot of gold from Hacksai, and also some really good weapons that have experience bonus that I'm about to show you. And hopefully you'll get them as well. What people like to do is they'll run the area, but then they'll save right outside the cavern, mines, or dungeon before they go in, and then they'll go in and search for all the chests. If no good drops, then they'll load it back again. Make sure you load outside the cave, dungeon, or caverns before you go inside. If you save inside, then the items were already randomly selected and they will not change. They will be the same over and over again. The reason I teleported fast travel here is because I wanted to show you something. This Shrine of Ethene, it's located between Yolvin and Glendara, and this is the first one you are going to encounter. It's located right here on this curve, and it actually gives you plus 20% experience points. So that's really good. It keeps me running back every time it runs out. You can fast travel with this, so that means that you do not have to run all the way to where you are fighting. You can actually fast travel. There's one here which I just showed you. It'll come out in green and it'll say Shrine of Ethan. But the one that I use a lot is the other one that's located back here in Haxai. And the reason I use that one is because it's right next to a travel location. The one from Joven and Glendara, they're not. It's pretty far run, not too bad, but you use that one at first. But here you can actually travel to this one, and you can see already the little dot on the map, and that's it right there. And you can actually take it and just grab it, and then you can go kill stuff, and it'll give you plus 20% effect. There it is, Ethan, plus 20% experience points. It'll be the last one right there. Haxi has a lot of things. Let me show you the stuff that I gotten from Haxi. The Spinning Tom's Blade, I got that one. It's plus 4 experience bonus, and I got a secondary apprentice one for another 4% experience bonus. That's 8 total, and I got lucky enough to get one for the feet, Sandals of Hammerwerk, and that's plus 5. So I have a 4 4 is 8. 13. I have 13% plus that 20. So I'm not doing too bad. I'm actually doing pretty good. We got 33% experience points. That's what I get. There is a mercenary chest piece that has plus 10%. There are some accessories as well. The chest piece, I actually got it, and I was killed before I could save, so it loaded me back, and I lost it. But I got the mercenary cap, but there's a mercenary chest. If you get that one, it's plus 10%. My rule of thumb is when you're low level like this in this area, any armor or any piece of armor that has plus experience is better than any gold, because you can take that experience anywhere. You can take the experience armor anywhere and help you, level up. But you can't take that gold. That gold one, it's going to the gold one. Eventually, you're gonna have to change the armor because it becomes weak. But not the experience one. I'm about to parry this. If you don't know how to parry, this is a good. Let's see if I can do it. You also learn to parry. Let's see. 1, 2. There you go. There you go. And that's how you do that. Just do it right when he's attacking. That also helps, especially when you're surrounded by a lot of enemies. That's pretty much it. I think that's all I got. Let's see what I'm missing. I'll give you all the areas. We got, I don't know if I remember, it's 3 to 14 here, and then we got Glendara, which is 3 to 14, 3 to 13 Haxi, and then we got 4 to 14, 4 to 14, and then we got Wed, which is 3 to 15, and then Enthamir, which is 3 to 15, and then over here starts getting on the 20s. So if you go into this area, the reason you want to do it this way and hold back and try to do as much as you can before you move into a new area is because you get better items, better drops. If you go into this area as very low level, then guess what? You're gonna get very low level stuff. And that's what happened with my first character. I was all the way over here, finished the game and everything, but there were all the enemies here were low level, and that's what I was getting. I was getting the low level stuff. So I want to make sure that I'm really high. Once I hit this area, I want to be level 40, and so I can start getting level 40 stuff. So that's pretty much how that works. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be glad to help. Hope this helps a lot, and you get on your way.